What's happening, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome back to another episode of On the Topic Of. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you had a fantastic week if you're watching this on Friday when this series is uploaded to youtube.com/SamuelAdamsMedia. But today we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2, specifically Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and the fact that it is supposedly happening, but apparently without multiplayer. Now, this story is coming to us from PC Gamer, as you can see right here behind me, and of course other people are reporting on it as well, but essentially what's going on here is that if the sources of these people are in fact correct, then it does appear that Modern Warfare 2 is getting a remaster and it is coming out in 2018. However, there is not going to be any kind of multiplayer component, meaning the only parts of the game that are getting the real remaster treatment are in fact the campaign and supposedly the Spec Ops missions, which is why? Now, for those that are not familiar with my connection with Call of Duty, it has always been a very foundational part of what I enjoy as a gamer. I love fast-paced games, I love action games, I love shooters, I love stuff that is just testosterone-filled, explosion-filled goodness. And that's pretty much what you get with most of the Call of Duty games. So needless to say, whenever Modern Warfare 2 was coming out, and as a younger middle school kid, I was incredibly excited about that. In fact, at my lunch table, I had a countdown that lasted over 100 days until the sequel to my favorite game of all time, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, ended up hitting store shelves. My friends were very sick of the fact that I would sit down at lunch and I would say, 89 more days, people, 89 more days, and then it just continuously got, you know, we counted down. It was a very cringy time of my life. Let's talk about the game overall and the way it's constructed. The campaign is fantastic. Spec Ops is great. Multiplayer is great. However, when it comes to what Call of Duty is at its core and at its essence, the game itself is nothing without the multiplayer. The multiplayer is what makes Call of Duty the Goliath of the gaming industry that it is. Without the multiplayer experience, you might as well not have a Call of Duty, or at least you shouldn't charge full price for it, which is supposedly what we're seeing with this remaster since it's rumored to be $25. When it comes down to it, the multiplayer section of a Call of Duty game is a lot like the tires of a car. It doesn't matter how well the engine runs, it doesn't matter how beautiful the body of the car is, it doesn't matter about any of these other elements. If the tires on the car are not on the car, you aren't going to be rolling down the road. That's just a simple law. That is what happens. That is how a car works. And in the same way, without having any kind of tires on your Call of Duty game, it's just going to be a hollow shell of what it once was whenever the game came out back in 2009, and it's probably not going to go anywhere, or at least it's not going to go as far as compared to if you had put the tires back on the car and thrown the multiplayer in there into the mix. Now, at the time of making this video on March the 22nd at 2:30, there is no official confirmation that we are actually going to be getting a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. That has not been said, that has not been stated by anybody from Activision or anybody that is on the development team. We don't know that for certain. However, if our sources are to be believed, it does seem that it's actually going to be coming out and it is just going to be the campaign, which is just so mind-boggling to me. I don't know why they would choose to do it this way. People love that multiplayer, and it just seems like a no-brainer that you would sell hundreds of thousands of copies if you just threw in what made the base experience so addictive back in the day almost 10 years ago. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to be coming out? Do you think it's just going to include the campaign, or do you think they're going to include elements of the multiplayer and Spec Ops sides of the game? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and if you happen to be new to the channel, I do upload new stuff here throughout the week, and I'm live streaming over on Twitch, and I've been trying other platforms, so we're testing some things out, but you can always follow me on Twitter at PrettyChillGuy to keep up to date with everything that I make if you do love the content that you find here. But as for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I will talk to you soon, and have a fantastic weekend. Peace.